Miami is home to several breathtaking mansions, but very few of them come close to the home nicknamed Versace Mansion. The historical home once belonged to Gianni Versace and was originally listed for an incredible 125 million US dollars. And once we take you through this home, you'll understand why. However, when it sold at a still jaw-dropping price of 41 million, it became one of the most expensive properties ever listed and sold in Miami. Besides its former famous owner and landmark status, just what is it that makes the home so spectacular for it to be referred to as the crown jewel of Miami? For one, the pool is an incredible piece of golden artwork. Literally. Built in 1930, Gianni Versace purchased the home in 1992 after spotting it while on vacation with his family. It is said that he saw the property and fell in love with it instantly. Back then, he bought it for a mere 3 million US dollars. Later, he also bought the adjoining Revere Hotel to the south for 3.7 million US dollars. It is this section that now houses the spectacular mosaic pool. Having been an extravagant fashion designer, Versace immediately started redecorating with such extravagance, it's impossible to take it all in with just one glance. And by that, we mean he poured tens of millions of dollars into the property, including turning an original 24 apartments into 10 very over-the-top bedroom suites, each with its own style. He even had a magnificent 54-foot mosaic pool lined with 24-karat gold constructed. Sadly, in 1997, he was shot dead outside his beloved mansion. A man named Andrew Cunanan shot him at point-blank range, and he was declared dead upon arrival at the hospital. Cunanan, who committed suicide on a houseboat 8 days after the killing, was obsessed with Versace and often bragged about his close friendship with him. Although this was symptomatic of his delusions of grandeur, he often falsely claimed to have met celebrities. Versace's body was cremated and his ashes were returned to the family's estate and buried in the family vault at Moltrasio Cemetery near Lake Como. Versace's funeral was held at Milan Cathedral, was attended by over 2,000 people, including Carolyn Bessette Kennedy, Naomi Campbell, Elton John, and Diana, Princess of Wales, who sadly died a few days later. Initially, the estate announced that Versace's brother, Santo, would serve as the new CEO of Gianni Versace's empire, while his sister, Donatella, would become the new head of design. In his will, Versace left 50% of his fashion empire to his niece, Allegra Versace. She and her younger brother, Daniel, inherited Versace's rare artwork collection. Allegra inherited her stake worth approximately 500 million when she turned 18 years old in 2004. In the years leading up to 2013, the Versace Mansion passed through the hands of several different owners, until it found its new loving owner who recognized every last bit of its potential and turned it into a boutique hotel called Villa Casa Casuarina. Did the new owner keep the pool's gold status? You'll have to stick around to find out. The new owners of the Versace Mansion knew they had found a pot of gold, figuratively speaking, and they kept the property almost exactly as it was. It is, after all, the late Versace's flair that brought this home to life. Each of the 10 bedrooms were left untouched, the majority of them situated on one floor. It is only Gianni's that is situated on its own floor. For his sister Donatella, he went the extra mile, and her room, known as the Venus Suite, is exquisite to say the least. We wonder if she ever visits the hotel. Other rooms are Santo Versace's room, the signature suite, his nephew Daniel got the Azure Suite, and his niece, the Aviary Suite. But before we do tell you more, remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons. The Mosaic Suite has always been a favorite of Madonna's. She reportedly loves the acoustics in the space, and especially so in the lavishly tiled bathroom. The space is heavily inspired by Moroccan tilework and architecture. Elsewhere in the Versace Mansion, mosaic art was used in ways that ran the range of styles and color palettes. Today, there are even artisans who are employed to keep the mosaic art tile work in fresh and perfect condition. With millions of tiles in place around the building and grounds, it's a position that offers job security, don't you think? Although the rooms are not all used in the same ways, a visit to what is now Gianni's restaurant at the Villa Casa Casuarina luxury hotel will allow lucky guests to regard wall art that combines both traditional mosaic tile elements with pebbles. It's a look that revisits the grotto rooms that were popular in centuries past. Of course, Gianni's room remains the most impressive and most sought after. you're welcome to book a stay at a price of $1,500 US per night. The other rooms start at $750 and go up to about $864 US per night. Is it really that much money though? To be able to spend a night in this historical hotel truly is priceless. But what do you get for your hard-earned cash? For starters, you'll get access to the original swimming pool, meaning the new owners kept the mosaic tiled pool as is. Tiled with over 1 million tiles, thousands of which are 24-karat gold. When Versace bought and remodeled the two mansions, he also redid the courtyard around the pool. He decorated it with several of his own designs, all in a mosaic style, including the famous Medusa design right next to the pool. Furthermore, the hotel boasts a spa, the Onyx Bar, a rooftop lounge, Gianni's restaurant, and an observatory. As you walk onto the property, you are greeted by the just as famous kneeling Aphrodite statue. It is this work of art that initially caught Versace's attention and ultimately drew him into the mansion. It has remained there over the years and can still be seen greeting new guests. Past the entrance, as you enter the world-famous hotel, you are met by a vast lobby and the restaurant, both situated on the ground floor. The area then opens into a breathtaking courtyard decorated in mythological Greek and Roman motifs, something that is a reoccurring theme throughout the property. All throughout, except for the bedrooms of course, they have been decorated in a more classical Renaissance style. The windows throughout the hotel are all stained glass and are adorned with intricate designs. Much like the rooms, which interestingly enough, also don't have lights in the ceilings, it would seem as if Versace preferred soft lighting. Speaking of which, the hotel also boasts a beautiful observatory, but we'll touch on that a little bit later. The furniture throughout the hotel is all upholstered with Versace fabrics. He also brought in several artists to decorate each of the new suites, and they did so by painting murals on the ceilings and walls. This might explain why he didn't want to spoil them by installing lights. The walls that were left unpainted were decorated with expensive original paintings. All murals were painted on site, except for Donatella's room, the Venus Suite. Its ceiling mural was actually painted on canvas in Milan, of course, and then shipped into Miami. Her room was also bigger than the others, covering an area of 1,500 square feet, complete with its own double balcony overlooking the garden and pool. Versace's own bedroom on the second floor was painted with custom frescoes by a Miami artist. It also features a drawing room and a personal balcony, which overlooks the front of the property on Ocean Drive. A current favorite room for celebrities from all over, so not just Madonna, is the Mosaic Room, the only one with its own built-in jacuzzi. And as for that famous observatory, it's situated on the third floor. Versace had the copper dome replaced and painted the inside a dark hue of blue and decorated it in gold stars. Legend has it that even Drake used the space during a recording session. The mansion unsurprisingly has several secrets, such as a few hidden passages that were used by Versace and his guests. The most famous connected his dressing room to one of his libraries. Most have been unfortunately closed up since his death. To this day, visitors come past the hotel steps to pay their respects to the late designer by leaving flowers at the spot where he was shot and killed. Taking into account that the Versace label and brand is as strong and as valuable as ever, it is completely understandable that visitors still flock up to the mansion, eagerly taking wedding and event photos by the incredible mosaic artworks that decorate the property. The Versace Mansion has and will probably always be a highly sought-after space.